Welcome to our top 10 list of the most insane mountain bike stunts and their outcomes. Mountain biking is an extreme sport that requires skill, bravery, and a lot of practice. Many people push themselves to the limit and perform incredible stunts on their bikes. However, these stunts often come with risks, and sometimes, the outcomes are unpredictable. In this video, we will showcase the most insane mountain bike stunts ever performed and what happened next. We hope you enjoy the video and remember to always stay safe while riding. Keywords: mountain biking, extreme sport, stunts, risks, safety. Mountain biking is not for the faint-hearted. It is a sport that demands a lot of courage, skill, and practice. And if you are looking for an adrenaline rush, then this is the sport for you. However, with great risks come great rewards, and in this video, we will show you some of the most insane mountain bike stunts ever performed. We will also show you the outcomes of these stunts and remind you of the importance of safety. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some jaw-dropping action. Stunt number 1: the canyon jump. Our first stunt is the canyon jump. This stunt requires the rider to jump over a canyon while riding a mountain bike. The rider needs to build up enough speed to make the jump and land safely on the other side. However, this stunt is incredibly risky, and many riders have failed at it. The outcome of this stunt can be catastrophic, and the rider's safety can be compromised. Stunt number 2: the backflip. The backflip is a classic mountain bike stunt that requires the rider to perform a backflip while riding their bike. This stunt takes a lot of practice, and the rider needs to have a significant amount of skill to perform it correctly. However, like any stunt, it comes with risks, and the rider needs to be careful not to injure themselves. Stunt number 3: the bunny hop. The bunny hop is an essential trick in mountain biking. It involves the rider jumping both wheels off the ground and then landing the bike back on the ground. This trick requires a lot of skill, finesse, and timing. However, if not performed correctly, the rider could land awkwardly and cause serious injury to themselves. Stunt number 4: the tabletop jump. The tabletop jump is another popular stunt in mountain biking. It requires the rider to jump over a tabletop-shaped obstacle while riding their bike. The rider needs to build up enough speed and clear the obstacle while landing smoothly on the other side. However, if the rider does not make the jump or lands awkwardly, they could suffer from serious injuries. Stunt number 5: the wheelie. The wheelie is a classic stunt that every mountain biker should learn. It involves the rider lifting the front wheel of their bike off the ground and balancing it while riding. This trick requires a lot of practice, and the rider needs to have excellent balance and control. However, if the rider loses control, they could fall off their bike and injure themselves. Stunt number 6: the drop-off. The drop-off is a stunt that requires the rider to drop off a significant height and land safely on the ground below. This stunt requires a lot of courage and skill, and the rider needs to have perfect timing to land safely on the ground. However, if the rider does not make the jump or lands awkwardly, they could suffer from serious injuries. Stunt number 7: the pump track. The pump track is a popular stunt that involves the rider moving their bike through a track without pedaling. The rider needs to use their body weight to gain momentum and maintain their speed. This stunt requires a lot of skill and finesse, and the rider needs to have excellent control over their bike. However, if the rider loses control, they could suffer from serious injuries. Stunt number 8: the wall ride. The wall ride is a stunt that involves the rider riding their bike on the wall of a structure and then jumping off it. This stunt requires a lot of skill, and the rider needs to have excellent control over their bike to ride the wall. However, if the rider loses control, they could fall off the wall and suffer from serious injuries. Stunt number 9: the rodeo. The rodeo is a stunt that involves the rider spinning their bike around while in the air. This stunt requires a lot of skill and practice, and the rider needs to have perfect timing to execute it correctly. However, if the rider does not make the jump or lands awkwardly, they could suffer from serious injuries. Stunt number 10: the mega ramp. The mega ramp is the most insane stunt on our list. It involves the rider riding their bike off a massive ramp and flying through the air for an extended period. This stunt requires a lot of courage, skill, and practice, and the rider needs to have perfect timing to land safely on the other side. However, if the rider does not make the jump or lands awkwardly, they could suffer from serious injuries. Outro. That concludes our list of the top 10 most insane mountain bike stunts and their outcomes. Mountain biking is an extreme sport that requires skill, bravery, and a lot of practice. However, we must always remember the importance of safety and ensure that we stay safe while riding. We hope you have enjoyed this video and remember always to stay safe. Thank you for watching.